Hey, what's up? We gonna be reacting to why Soulja Boy fell off. Before we get into this though, I think he fell off because he just wanted to make money. He didn't care about being famous or nothing else. That's all Soulja wanted to do was just be rich. He was lazy with it.
Soulja Boy tell him I'm up on the scene. Chopping the niggas, they know they so green. Play with your team, aim you collar, pop it quick. I'm all about dollars. Real talk.
We know Soulja can't rap for real. Big Drako though, that's my big homie. Free him, even though he ain't locked up and never been to jail.
Soulja Boy tell him pay attention, G. Me and my niggas is ripping shit easily. Yeah, and you get fucking around, get put to sleep. Soulja Boy tell him I am so super deep. Ain't with the chopper and I'm not gonna miss. Talking this shit, but my niggas too rich. You found in the ditch, you
terrible.
No bitch. Soulja Boy tell him I'm pulling the switch, cocking the bitch with the 5 and the clip.
DeAndre Cortez Way, born July 28, 1990, aka Big Draco, Young Draco, SBZ, or Soulja Boy Tell 'em. The rise and fall of a hip-hop legend. No matter how you feel about today's features music, you can't deny that he was one, a pioneer at some point in the game, and two, accomplished achievements we may never see again, maybe for generations to come. Until everything we do musically completely changes, there won't be another first to pop off YouTube, seeing as YouTube is now etched into our existence and everyone has one. Won't be another to go platinum off a single ringtone, another to get rich so soon off a dance that came along with the biggest song in the world at such a young age and turn that into millions of dollars, fame, and well over a decade in the game. Or another to influence, as he puts it, every poppin' rapper in the game following him. From Drake to Chief Keef, Lil B to Tyga. Along with his great success came opportunity to take the newly created expectations all the way and have even more success. He was that big as an artist, and most importantly, that ahead of his time to do it. But at some point, things went from humorous and harmless to gangster and walking through some of the toughest blocks only to be disrespected on camera, laying the groundwork for his descent. Somehow, he continues to be able to pop up with more clout tokens and reinvent himself time and again, good or bad. Let's talk about 3 reasons Soulja Boy's growth was stunted. It's your boy JC, Stunted Growth. Let's get it.
Know who Tim Beam is?
It's the owner of Interscope. It's official. The building is behind the Soulja Boy project. Could you check the shade? I believe they'll just go.
Soulja Boy was born in Chicago, Illinois, and moved to Atlanta, Georgia at 6 years old. He lived there until age 14, then moved to Batesville, Mississippi to live with his father. It was here young Drako made use of his dad's space to create a home recording studio and produce his own music on his father's computer. Shortly after the move to Batesville, he created a song and dance called Crank That Soulja Boy that only he at the time knew what he had on his hands.
People even still wear those.
One of the great intentional or unintentional geniuses of Soulja Boy was his impeccable timing, an important and sometimes underrated aspect of success that was used to perfection in this case. YouTube was created in 2005. Bought for $1 billion by the almighty Facebook in 2006, so was guaranteed to become the next biggest thing. Soulja created an account and dropped the song Crank That in 2007, YouTube's first real year being pushed to the masses. Besides the song, many were enamored by the new video platform and how easily they could sit and search anything and watch for hours. It was also a time not many knew about YouTube, so getting subscribers and views and building a legitimate fan base, albeit on the internet, was much simpler than today, when no one wants to subscribe in fear of getting you paid for the hard work you put in to provide them with free content. SMH. Stunt number 1, tones no longer ringing. As fast as Soulja Boy's rise to fame and fortune was, his fall into irrelevance was very similar. The first growth stunt in his career came because the ringtone era had passed, and as a character that lived in that light, so did he. Around the same time YouTube was blowing up, so were cell phones like the T-Mobile Sidekick and other phones that clipped right onto the side of your jeans and possessed the interesting ability to play whatever song you want. So if you wanted to sound cool when your phone rings, the top song at the time blasting from it as your life's backdrop was an easy way. Making a song like Crank That directly targeting that audience while also taking advantage of the new down south dance era was a perfect marriage for Soulja's success. He embraced being known as the ringtone guy and pushed Crank That to the top ringtone of the time. But around 2009, ringtones had played out, a lot to do with the clip phone, flip phone era coming to an end in favor of flat iPhone-style touchscreens. No longer were people even using phones to connect anymore, especially with the creation of Instagram and other social ways to connect with friends. People weren't calling anymore. They were DMing, direct messaging, and posting statuses. With calling going out of style, so did ringtones, and so did Soulja Boy, the ringtone Christopher Columbus. Don't feel sorry for him. He managed to amass a fortune off his first two albums, which both had songs that were popular ringtones and sold millions of downloads and even nominated for a Grammy. But nevertheless, this downfall of a craze stunted Soulja Boy's growth and typecasted him as a gimmick rapper who some felt had no real skill other than being early.
I'm walking through Brompton right now. I'm in my hood right now, nigga. Holla Sue, the blood starts swarming.
Stunt number 2, Gangsta Gangsta.
Hey, they say Soulja ain't from the hood. They say Soulja ain't from the hood. Get off me, though.
Another huge stunt in the growth of Soulja Boy was him trying to reinvent himself and follow a wave instead of creating one like he came in the game doing. After ringtones and rappers like Lil Wayne entering his
Soulja
reign
don't know
in
nothing about
2000s,
Bopped.
along with other
talking
popular artists promoting the rough edge gangster lifestyle of repping sets and being from the biggest blocks in the game, Soulja began to join that wave and even claimed hoods he clearly wasn't from, much less welcomed.
Funk Phil. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Fruittown Power.
Real ones too. We the real ones.
Who ain't from Fruits?
This led to his embarrassment and clear indication that the rapper was looking for anything to attach to in hopes of reviving his career. He did have some career reviving after his first two successful albums in singles like Pretty Boy Swag, peaking as a top 50 song and top 10 in the US. The single led to his third album, The DeAndre Way, which wasn't very well received and sold just 70,000 copies, making it his lowest selling album at the time. Artists like Chief Keef began to blow up out of places like Chirac and began the new drill slide wave, to which Soulja Boy quickly latched onto in attempts to reinvent himself as a more respected artist. This too wasn't well received as fans were reluctant to forget how he entered the industry as a gimmick, now wanting to rewrite the narrative. He continued down this path until he was basically seen as a joke. I applaud him for trying to stay relevant when he could have just sit back on his millions, but that just wasn't the way to go. Stunt number 3, perfecting his craft.
But y'all wasn't fucking listening to me, bro. Y'all ignored me, bro. Y'all laughed at me, bro, and shitted on me, bro, like I was nothing. Fuck out of that rapping shit.
An argument can be made that Soulja Boy perfected many aspects of marketing himself, but where he neglected attention was toward his music. Along with the gangsta image, Soulja also latched heavily onto the smoking weed crave becoming popular and took that to the extreme, seemingly smoking blunt after blunt as his appearance changed but his music stayed the exact same or even got worse. I like Soulja Boy, and one thing I like to do when he releases new music is see, before I click the song, if I can predict the hook based on the title.
I could be the best rapper, you know what I'm saying? So fuck all that Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? I try to just jump in that lane and go lyrical. And that shit was lame.
For example, if his song is titled Drip, almost 100% of the time it's gonna go like this. Drip, 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 I gotta dip on my phone. Hey, I gotta pick that phone. Hey, drip, 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 drip.
Ooh, look, play with the bow. Put on your block on the car. Ooh, change with the ooh. How about the burp the skirt? Ooh, change.
Soulja can't be the
I
best
think
rapper.
at this point, Soulja Boy isn't focused on music and being creative in its essence. Creating has lost the aspect
Soulja can't
of
even
being
be
originally
top
made
10.
nowadays,
I'm not gonna lie.
losing out to everyone copying the
terrible.
popular and gaining quick clout. Soulja's music sounds like whatever's popping at the time, ever since his third album. He's released countless mixtapes and independent albums since 2010 and is enjoying his success, and that's understandable. But musically, Soulja Boy has lost it, and fans aren't buying this new image he's been trying to craft since 2010, leading to his complete fall as an artist. All in all, like I said, I like Soulja Boy, and I still think he's a legend in the music and an original that's definitely a one of one, good or bad. We've never seen an artist like him and may not see one again, but for these reasons, his growth was stunning. It's your boy JC Stunted Growth, and I'm out.
One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow.
We all know that story ain't true. Soulja ain't never even shot a gun properly. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got shot at though. There's a lot of niggas that want to kill him. He definitely got shot at before. He ain't never shot nobody though, but yeah. Soulja, still feel like the reason why he fell off is because he just didn't want to work hard enough. He didn't really care. He just wanted to get money. Quick money, that's it. Like and subscribe.